What up, what up, what up? Welcome to my channel. This is RFU Lifestyle. Right? Right. So, sorry for the wait, my G. Sorry for the wait. But thank y'all for coming on in with me. Right? Gather around, get your seats. Um, so I do want to just start off with a bit of gratitude because, gee, I'm so grateful. Right? So where else should we start but to be humble and grateful? But things are definitely going in my favor with the last message I gave y'all insight on what was going on in my personal life that I was trying to overcome, right? And so there has definitely uh, been some motion in that, and it's no coincidence that right now the song that's playing on my TV is I Told the Storm. So yes, I commanded that thing to move away right now, today, right? So command your storm to move away. That's probably why I started off with a bit of gratitude, but I'm just feeling the blessings of justice and making the right choices. That's the energy that I'm in. And I also do feel like there's a message here in the tarot, so I'm going to cut into that. But I just want to start this thing off with I am here, you are here, we are here. Divine Gang Gang in the motherfucking building, and we're going to get this thing going on the right path because I feel like we are definitely in divine right time, in divine right order. I feel like we are chosen and we are shining right now. I feel like the light is abundant, my G. The light is abundant and I'm going to bask in it. And I invite you to do the same because it feels amazing, right? Whatever you're going through right now, just command your storm to move. Hold on, let me click on this thing so I can see who sings it. It says I Told the Storm, Greg O. Quinn. Yes, Greg O. Quinn. Just look up I Told the Storm, okay? Maybe look that thing up with the lyrics so you can feel it. Let that shit hit how it hit, right? Right. But yeah, let me get into the cards. I feel like this may be I feel like, okay, because I'm getting messages and shit now. And I definitely forfeit my vessel over anytime I fuck with y'all, because I fuck with y'all like I fuck with y'all, right? Y'all my homies. Y'all are part of my collective. You are on this frequency with me, and we are all sharing this energy at the same time. So I know you woke up feeling like a champion, right? You pissed excellence this morning, right? What is it, April the 6th? April the 5th? Let me see. Today is April the 8th, okay? Fucking quarantine time. Today is April the 8th. It is 2:26 p.m. in Louisville, Kentucky. Boom. So, you woke up probably pissing excellence. I did too. I feel like breaking off into it in the beginning, there is going to be a very specific message because I feel somebody's loved one trying to break off into this thing. When I was meditating on the energy and just feeling the feels of it, because it just, again, felt like a great morning, I knew there was a message. And so when I hit record and I got the breaking off into this thing with y'all, somebody came right on in. So, A is going to start off very personal and poignant. Never used that word before, but there it goes. Very personal and poignant. I do feel a female energy coming through, a younger female energy. So this could be a sister I'm hearing. This is somebody's sister that's coming through. She is a lighter skinned female. I don't think that she's white, but she could be. If she's not, she may be Latino, or I mean, she could be black, just a fair skinned black female, but she's coming through, and I'm seeing the letter K now in very bright, bold letters. It's like she's writing it in fire, almost like a firecracker, a firework, and she's writing this K, almost like Karen, but Kiran, Chiron, maybe. I don't know. If that fits, let that shit hit how it hit. But I am feeling a sister energy coming forth, and she just wants to tell you she's good, whoever that is. I don't know if she passed. I feel like she passed recently. Something was going on with her respiratory. It's not this COVID bullshit, because y'all know I don't propagize the propaganda. But there was something going on with her respiratory. I feel like it was either like some severe lung disease or like lung cancer, or there was something here with her lungs, and she may have recently passed again with that Chiron. I'm hearing Chiron. I don't know what that means for you, but and yes, here goes Exodus. So she may have left quickly. You may not have been expecting it, but she's coming in here to tell you she's okay, you're okay, it's okay. And I don't know. I kind of feel like she may be around you, but I don't know if you're resistant to it. I'm also hearing the name Paul. I don't know what's going on. They're asking me to keep going with it. Okay. Paul and Chiron. And I also just heard PJ. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, so what are y'all trying to tell me? Because let's keep it clear here. I don't want to confuse nobody, and I don't want to just be rambling. PJ, Paul, Chiron. Lung cancer, lung disease, some asthma. There was some sort of lung something. And maybe this sister energy has passed recently. There's something here that you need to do, I feel like. Is it accepted? I know that's not what you want to hear, and I didn't mean to say it that way. Let me clear the energy, my bad. I wasn't trying to say it like that. But with me getting it that way, this woman may still be here because you have not accepted it. Sometimes when spirits pass on, if there's someone that they're attached to on a deeper level than just physical, right? Just this 3D, it could be a family member, a sister, someone that is a soul tribe member that has passed on. If you are not willing to accept that, or to hear what she's speaking to you. And I think I picked up on that the last message. There was something that was being said to you by your spirit guides. So if you're not heeding what she's saying to you, because it's her in particular, it's not your uh, the spirit guides that you're comfortable with. It's this recently passed on sister energy, and it's like when she passed, you got the news and you denied it, and she's been trying to tell you ever since that yes, this is what it is, and I'm in this place and I'm okay. But you have yet to be able to sit in that, because it's very difficult for you to say, okay, yes, she's not here no more. I can't call her, I can't text her, I can't hear her voice. So you're holding on to it. You may still be calling her phone, hearing her voicemail, or it was a voicemail she left you, you're playing over a text message, more so the voicemail thing. It's some way you're hearing this person's voice and you keep replaying that thing over and over again. That's a tie that's keeping her here. It's I want to say this in a way that's not a trigger for you. It's not help me here, God. um okay, so it's like if she's trying to catch a bus but she don't have the transfer or the ticket or the money to get on this bus, and she's waiting for you to give it to her, she's going to be standing at that bus stop, that terminal, until you give her the money or the bus ticket or the transfer. This is where she's at. I don't know, maybe a train, a bus, or something is significant for you in this scenario, because I'm getting that very heavily, that she's waiting for you to pay this thing so she can get on this bus and keep going where she's going. But I also am picking that up in an analogy in the fact of once you can hear her voice and accept it as her voice and move past the fact that she's not here with you in the physical, it gives her the extension. It gives her the transfer so she can get on the next bus and ultimately get to her destination. This is what I'm feeling here, like she's caught in limbo, right? Um, yeah, this is a very specific message, and she wants me to keep telling you that because now she's like screaming it to me. Give me the transfer, give me the transfer. Give me the transfer. She's screaming it very, very loud, so I can't hear or see anything else because this is what she's saying. She wants you to, like, she's screaming it. She's almost crying here. She's begging for it, is what's happening. And I don't want you to take that heavily on your soul, but this is how she's feeling. And so I just got to give you the messages how they hit. So that is that. I don't know. Because I feel like you're not done. She's done. That's what she wants to say, but you're not done. There's something else that you need from me. It's like, but you can't get it from me, babe. You have to hear her and get it from yourself. Like, you have to, this is something that you have to do for you and for her. I can't do this. Like, it doesn't matter what card comes out in this scenario here. You have to be able to resonate with this, let that shit hit how it hit, and take the necessary steps, right? Divine, I was saying at the last message, divine timing is based on the choices you make and the sustainable knowledge that you get. Once you have learned the lesson of one thing, you successfully move on to the next. So here you are with that. Maybe this is a ultimate lesson in the 3D vessel death and how that is a graduation of the soul and how things that death, separation is really an illusion, right? That person will never leave you, and you will never leave that person because you are connected at the soul. So time, space, and the physical does not separate you two, but you can keep this person in limbo if you are not in agreement with their ascension, because right now they are laying their ascension down on behalf of you and how you feel. So this person is standing there on this bus stop waiting for the transfer and knowing that you may not never come with it. But they're willing to stand there at this bus stop because they know you're going to come there. You may not give them their transfer, but you're going to come there. And they can at least give you that peace of mind in that moment for you to be okay with the loss. And I feel like that was the end of it. So that part may help you transition out of this space. Yeah, because now she's getting on the bus. Yeah, she's not screaming no more. And yeah, she's on the bus now to where I'm seeing different things. So I hope that helped you and you can do this, right? She has done this and you can do this for yourself and for her. Now, right, G. With that being said, we're going to move on because I feel like there's a definite message coming out for the collective at this time. In this I woke up in Piss Excellence energy, right? Yes, I have to get back into that. So, in this message, I feel like it will be, again, more so geared towards the collective. I also want to say that I have a lot of new decks and they have screamed at me for messages. So, I'm going to be using 4, 5, I believe, new decks, as well as 3 clarifiers that I am comfortable with. So, y'all know how this shit goes. I'm an intuitive reader. The way this shit comes out, the cards, the decks, all that shit is intuitively guided by my spiritual gang and by yours to guide you to the messages they have for you. As I start to speak to the collective, you may hear me say things like, he said, they said, we said, it is. That's because my spiritual gang is speaking to, or your spiritual gang is speaking to my spiritual gang, and they're translating messages through me. So I may use they a lot, opposed to when I was just speaking and I was saying her, because I was tapped into a specific energy. But let's let this shit play out, right? This is a new deck. It is called, I believe, the Contra Don't let me fuck it up, so let me get it out. Alright. The Controversa. Yes, the Controversa Tarot deck is by Intuit Publishing. Is that upside down? I hope not. Intuit Tarot is the Controversa 2X edition, and it is by Intuit Publishing. I have ordered some other decks from them that have not even came out yet because I'm just fucked up about these Intuit Publishing. So check them the fuck out. Also, I was hearing all type of messages from Oshun. Now Siri wants to pop in. They are meddling. I was getting all type of messages from Oshun earlier, so definitely check out the House of Oshun. Shout out, right? Right. So let's break this thing down. What do you have for the collective at this time? Please give me messages of clarity. I don't believe. Here, able, willing. You see, I halfway stopped. So this one came out, but I want to keep going. That is the World card. Ooh, ooh, whoa. That's a lot of cards. And they're telling me to take them. Damn, and they want me to keep shuffling. So we're going to just scoop these together. I don't know how they're coming out, but that's a thick placement. But they want me to get, it's this little girl here, and she keeps staring at me, and I feel like she's been staring at me this whole time. This may resemble the energy that I was channeling earlier. She is fair skinned. This card is the Queen of Swords. It says mentally strong, quick-witted, sharp, candid, inner strength fair, chatty, realistic, quirky. Queen of Swords. I get heavy Aries with that and Taurus vibes. Queen of Swords. Swords is actually air, but I did get Aries and Taurus. Heavy on the Aries. You may be a Taurus. This is more so connecting me to the channel message with the person who has passed on. So maybe she resembles that. Maybe she's that height or build. I don't know. But this, and yeah, now my shit is like swinging, dangling. The wind is blowing real hard. So this girl is more than likely the one that was talking to me earlier. I don't know. I wanted to keep going, but I think that was the one that was coming out. So the first card for the collective, I feel like that was related to the channel message. The first card that came out for the collective is the World card, the number 21, right? So it's the end of a chapter, achievement, success, sense of belonging, accomplishment, completion, integration, wholeness, fulfillment, and travel. So I'm going to take that as the energy here. Most definitely. The World card. And we're just going to take these as they come from the top. So Queen of Cups. With this, I do get water signs, right? That's the World card. So we got all of them with that. With this, we get water signs. Queen of Cups. Consummate. What? Consummate hostess. I don't know what the fuck that means. Consummate hostess. Nurturing, social butterfly. Business savvy, prosperous, grounded, caring, and classy. Queen of Cups. Five of Wands. Personality clashes. Competition, arguing, chaos, misunderstanding, opposition, temper, and lost opportunity. Next one out is the Nine of Cups. Rewards of our labor. Yes. Status, abundance, self-sufficient, sophistication, taking it easy on your own. Maturation, becoming mature. Fulfillment, freedom. The next card out is the Nine of Wands, a test of faith, courage, boundaries, grit, determination, faith, endurance, standing firm, persistence, and maintaining. The next one that I said another one. The next one that comes out is the Champion of Coins. Is this the Knight of Pentacles, or is this the King? I don't know. I would say it's the Knight. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, because it says conservationist. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving one. Conservative, loyal, practical, stubborn, hardworking, responsible, Protective, defensive, persistent, patient, and slow. Let's move these over because we're going to figure out how they come together and how they play a role. But we still have more cards. The next one is the Five of Swords. Not by the rules. Hostility, defeat, conflict, compete, self-sacrificing, abusive, plot, twist. The next one is the Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Out in the cold. Rejection, turmoil, alienation, harsh conditions, financial ruin, loss, breakups, and change. So I feel like the first three go together, and the second two, and the second two. So now let's look at these ones. So if these first three go together, we've got Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. And I think I said Queen of Cups at first, and I called out water sign. So if this is Queen of Pentacles, this is a divine feminine, divine gang in the motherfucking building. This is also earth signs, Queen of Pentacles. Five of Wands, fire sign or fire energy. Nine of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Nine of Coins. Queen of Pentacles is someone who is, it's like right there before the Empress, right? So this is someone who is comfortably running the kingdom. She has the empire set, but maybe there's something holding her back, and that's what I'm also getting with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, it says personality clashes, but what I'm getting is like, competition, arguing, chaos, misunderstanding. There's a gray area here in between this Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles speaks on wish fulfillment. So again, you maybe this is directly for divine feminine, or maybe this is for earth signs. I'm feeling more so divine feminine. I feel like there's a gray area. There's something here that you have the potential to get stuck in or second guess yourself too much over, and I don't want you to miss your blessing, right? Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. The thing that's standing in between you and what you are wishing for and wanting for is this, I almost wanted to say this other person. Maybe it's not you overthinking. Maybe there is exactly someone. Yeah, they're telling me at this time there is a competition. But I feel like you're not aware of it. And this is not for divine feminine, they're telling me. This is for the collective at large. There is this sense of competition in whatever it is that you're trying to attain or achieve at this time. But I feel like you're not even aware of this level of competition. Nine of Wands here, which is what? The Wounded Warrior, a test of faith. And then Champion of Coins, so Knight of Pentacles, right? So over here you are the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and in between here is the Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, and Knight of Pentacles. So it's like, can you see the forest for the trees here? Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, King of Pentacles. It's like you've been so wounded here. You're so ready to fight. Look at the, y'all see that? It's like you so ready to load the gun up that you don't even see that you have another way to go about it. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, right? It's like you don't have to go about it this way. I feel like that's this gray area thing, but it's as this relates to that, this may be where this illusion of competition is coming. It's like I just heard some old bewitched shit, right? Some bitch blinking her eyes and making it so. Some old Toys R Us magic shit. So there may be a level of spiritual competition here. There may be someone collective that sees you ascending, feels you ascending, right? Because in this competition card, there's a whole bunch of light here within your soul and this person on the ground. And then there's like, here you are on the stage in the stadium. So it's like this person knows you finna come up. Okay, so is it just as simple as the devil here knocking on the back door, trying to knock you out in the cold? Is it that simple? Because I feel like we've gotten far past the devil being able to knock on the back door like nigga knocking on the back door and got us going to the back door and the nigga run to the front. I feel like we're past that. So if we are past that, then it has to be some bewitched Toys R Us magic shit. Then over here we have the Five of Swords, which turns from this Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a competition, a perceived, like intuitive, you feel it intuitively that there's competition here, but you don't really see it because you're just bursting, right? Now this has translated from this into an actual war, Five of Swords. This is like the person seeing it and planning on stopping your shit. And then this is the person putting action to it, right? Five of Swords. This is the actual betrayal, right? Yeah, not by the rules, hostility, defeat, conflict, compete, self-sacrificing, abusive plot twist, right? And that comes out with the Five of Coins, which is out in the code. So this is what how they come in. This person, I feel like because you what I'm getting now is because you have not perceived them as a threat thus far, now they're getting more upset. And this is fucking crazy because I specifically asked for messages of the Most High Good. I did not want to go down this dark alley, bruh. I didn't look at this man in the back of the alley like, here, come on, come get this candy, child. I lost my dog. I love you, right? With this knife behind his back. I didn't want to go down this dark alley here, but here we are. So I'm going to give it to y'all how they give it to me, right? I keep it a bucks with y'all because that's how I fucks with y'all. Gang, gang, this motherfucker. So far, what it looks like, collective, is there's someone around you that sees you for exactly who the fuck you are. Look at her and her regal spirituality, right? Sees you for exactly who you are, bursting with light, moving into the stadium, the stage of whatever it is that you're doing in this spiritual, I woke up in pissed excellence this morning mood. You're just living your life, kicking that shit right in the field goal, right? If that's what it's called with soccer, I don't know. But here this person is on the bottom and they're feeling like kicked when they're down. Here this person is trying to confuse your win, right? This is like I can't call this person a sore loser because they haven't lost yet because you haven't even won yet. But what's going on is they know you're going to win. So they already have this sore sense of soul. So they're trying to keep you from this. They want to make you feel like you need them to do it. With this Nine of Cups coming on the other side of that. Yeah, it never could have made it. Never would have made it. It's now coming on. This person wants you to feel like you can't make it without them. They are creating this illusion of if we're not on this field together, right, then no one's going to watch you. Like, you have to beat me for all these people to watch you. Like, there's some type of stipulation they're putting on your glow up here. They don't want you to feel like, A, you can do it by yourself, or that you have the wisdom to do it by yourself. They feel like you need them, or they're trying to create the illusion that you need them, is what's going on here. And then this energy here, this Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, or Nine of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, is seeing the forest for the trees, right? I feel like this is your energy. This is what's going on. Thank y'all, because I'm trying to figure out how to explain this to the collective. This is what's going on. This is your energy and their energy. This is your energy, like as an outcome. This is their energy, like as an outcome, right? So you're gonna be able to see this shit for what it is because you done been through this shit so many times and you just ready to shoot a bitch in their face. And I'm not telling you to do that, right? Disclaimer, don't shoot the bitch in her face or the storm. Don't shoot the storm in the face. But you have to be able to see beyond this illusion of you can't do this thing unless you have me, or I have this last piece for you to do. You can collect the pieces. It's like a thousand ways to skin a cat, right? You have to see through the forest for the trees and know that as long as you, Knight of Pentacles, put one foot in front of the other, however long it takes, however slow your divine timing, right? We was talking about this with the last message. Divine timing is solely based on you and your ability and your willingness to forfeit your ego and move forth in the steps as they are ordered for you, right? So you are being tested in that this week. I don't know why I'm always the fucking professor telling y'all when the test is coming. My bad, G. I know it's not always what you want to hear, but for some reason I have been the appointed test giver. Okay, so you are being tested on your ability to see through the forest and not take these. It's like not cut corners here. This person may present themselves as an offer with the offer of, I know where you're going, I see where you're going, and I have a means or a way of helping you get there a little quicker. When you get there is not the objective here. Getting there is the objective. And if there is someone that's gonna take 75% on the back end to give you 100% right now, then you still left with 25% of whatever this thing is that's gonna help you make it. It's a part of your journey. It's something that's designated for you. If you give them rights to it or you give them claim to it, then well, then the devil has won, right? Ain't that how it started? Is it that simple? I know it ain't that simple at this leg of the race for the devil to just come on up in here and try to take some shit. We definitely smarter than that. But he's being very, let me clear that energy too, because we just said his name and called him out. But it's not, can you see him? Can you see it, right? Can you see that level of dark energy and call a thing and be able to say, you won't beat me. I will leave you better than what you came to me as because you won't break me. If you can have the foresight of saying that and not saying, well, here this person is trying, I'm not going to say it like that. I ain't going to put that mocking type of tone because I don't want to make nobody feel no certain type of way. But if you can see it for that instead of seeing it as, well, here's this person and they're trying to help me and they have a ways of and a means of taking this alleyway and getting there a little bit quicker so I don't have to work as hard. If it ever comes down to you not having to do as much work as God is asking you to do, it's the devil, my G. I don't care what it look like, smell like, flip, slap, rubber down like. Understand me? You heard the ice maker. Let that shit hear how it. Either it is or it ain't. So are you gonna call in and only decree what is meant for you? I never used that word before. Thank you. Are you gonna call in and decree what is only meant for your highest good, or are you gonna allow the devil to use you? And I ain't nobody's pastor. Y'all know I don't do organized religion, but you know, at this time, uh, that energy is rampant. And I don't want you to get caught up in it because, like I said, this is their energy in the outcome. Their energy is most definitely five of coins, five of swords. They have no choice but to steal, rob, kill, cheat, and be left out in the cold because the energy that they coming in is to take. And if you're not allowing them to take, well then they're left without five of coins. Well then they're deceit, their backstab, their uh, five of wands trying to manifest this competition into five of swords. Now we tussling in the middle of the yard, bitch. That is being flipped, like because now it's like you returned it to sender. When you said, "No, I'm not gonna play," and you don't even got a yard. Bitch, you want me to roll around with you in the sandbox? My mama told me that's how you get ringworms. I feel like that's how you coming. Okay? And I know y'all don't like me. Everybody don't like me to cuss. And I've been trying not to cuss all the time. And I've been trying to redefine my messages. But sometimes they tell me to say things a certain way. And I listen. So I feel like, whatever this spirit is that's coming in that's trying to distract you from your path is beneath you. A. And B, you can definitely see the forest for the trees. And C, you can definitely return it to sender and leave this person out in the cold and fighting themselves because you're not going to fight with them. Like, if you call it a good time sitting down and playing and shit with my baby, you're going to play and shit by yourself. Because I got diapers to change if that's what I want to do. But I'm not going to sit down with this energy and pity pat in the sandbox and shit. I'm not doing that. And so that's in a nutshell what's going on. But we're gonna break it down even more so we can get more specific as to what this shit looks like and how it's coming. So we started off with those and we're gonna move on to these. Okay, so now that we got that, we're gonna bring these all in. So this is what's going on. This first path. This is your energy. This is they energy. And also I feel the need to start a pal over here for what your higher self is trying to tell you. What yourself like once you have already gone through this shit, it's like yourself in the future. What yourself in the future that has already went through this storm is trying to tell you today. If you could look back in 6 months and tell yourself something right now, it's what it's trying to tell you. Two cards came out. Morning is the first word. I mean, don't know why I said word, but that's the first card. It's number 40. 4 is foundation. 0 is source energy. So there's a change in your home, in your spirit, in your soul. It says morning, the word awaits you. What did I say? We wake up in piss excellence. Your future self is telling you today is the day, right? Today there will be a shakeup. So that's why I'm here. That's why you here, right? Gather around. Get your seats, gather around. The next one is 37. It says gray, but I swear to God, I thought this card said obey. I thought that said obey. OBEY, but it says gray. Number 37, which breaks down to 10, completion. Gray. Endings are inevitable. This is your future self. But also remember when I was in the energy of what's going on right now, I said there was this gray area, this distraction, this thing spiritually that was trying to keep you from your path. So I feel like your future self is telling you, look at this shit, right? You already feel that there's something, like I feel like this energy that's coming in is not making you feel comfortable. So you already like asking yourself, is this what I should be doing? You're already asking source, am I doing the right thing? Am I, it's like your future self is telling you that in the moment you're asking these questions because you feel it intuitively that this is something you're not specifically supposed to do. So I feel like it's telling you to trust your intuition. Yeah, 4010. So I feel like your future self is telling you that you know what the fuck you're doing. Hey, right? Because this is like she woke up right in the bed. This is like she went outside. Now let's see, and this is the night, right? See, it's like you have all of it, and this is 38. So you went from 40 to 37, and 37 is 10, 38 is 11, right? So you have 4, 0, 10, and 11. So your future self is A, telling you you are in divine timing in doing things according to the path. Your foundation today in particular is changing because that's what's needed for you at this time. But let's be very clear on this part. You woke up, you pissed excellence, and then you smashed into whatever the fuck you felt like needed to be. It's like you picked this rock up and you took a good look at it. What is this? The villain. You can always rewrite the story, right? Change the narrative. So this person that's coming in this dark energy, right? In this Toys R Us bewitched TV magic bullshit, this person is trying to come in and fuck up your energy. You, what I say, leave it better than what it came to you because you will not let it break you. Your future self is telling you you are the way you're thinking and in this the way this message is coming out is exactly how you need to move forward is what I'm getting. That's exactly how you need to move forward. Don't let this thing stop you or nothing else. The next one out was the number 30, which is, for me, 369, or with those three numbers, you can do anything in the world. So 3 stars that. And again, 0 source energy. This card says castle. It's time for healing, not war. What I say, leave it better than it came to you because it will not break you. So what the devil sends to you, you send it back better because you don't have the energy to break nothing, right? But if it comes to you and it's broken, it has no choice but to leave out better because you're not going to contribute to the brokenness. You're not going to kick it when it's down. You may not engage, but you are able to say, look, I'm not going to engage because you are broken. And this is how you broken. And if you can't take it from me, then here it goes anyway. And I hope that I can help you see the way. I feel like this is your energy. Like you're very unapologetic. You are not harsh, but it's like you are saying what you mean and meaning what you say. You're not mincing your words here. It's a lot of, I feel like shit you need to get off your chest. Like, I feel like this, whatever this energy is that may be trying to distract you, this villain energy that you finna smash, I feel like it kind of maybe been here for a while. Remember, I was picking that up in the last fucking message. I was saying someone who's been in your life for a while. And this thing that you can't believe that they have been doing or were doing, but it's like being illuminated. It's right there in front of your eyes. That is very prevalent, but I don't want to get lost in that. But I also, with this card, I'm feeling love vibes. And with this one, because there's a lot of water here. Even in this one, with the dolphin here. So if there is someone who is coming back, is what I'm feeling right now, what they saying. If there's somebody who's trying to come back and reconcile with you, you need to look at that. You need to look at it real hard. And if it don't feel good to you, you don't have to have a reason. You can say no. You can say no. And let that be that, right? Right. So now they want me to use the Light Seers Tarot. Again, a new deck. I think I have used this before. Okay, so now we understand what's the conflict, basically, and your energy of it, they energy, or the outcome of your energy, the outcome of their energy, and what your future self is trying to tell you. I want to break down into, we know the conflict, we know your outcome energy, we know the out. So what is it that we break it down here? I know I'm not being nosy. It's something else here. Okay, so if all of this is the test and the conflict, what's the reward? Boom. What's the reward look like for the collective in this message? Please, Spirit. What's the reward look like? There it went. It said flip it over and shuffle. So I flipped it and the cards came right out. Big stack. Came out that way, so we're going to take them apart. So the first one that came out is the Two of Wands. So what does the reward look like? A fucking choice. Didn't I tell you I'm the motherfucker that came here to tell you when your test is coming, okay? So what the reward looks like is a choice. Do you want to, yeah. Do you want to stay with the stick over here in the corner that's been over here in the corner for forever? Or do you want to take this stick that you're holding on to right now and move forward with it? Do you want to go out into the world in this direction, or do you want to move over here into the corner? There's some level of seclusion here. Maybe this person is locked up with this stick being in the corner. Maybe this part, I did say that last time, didn't I? Or was that in another message? Somebody's getting out, about to get out of a relationship, out of jail, off probation, off the watch, getting out of something that they were saying, if this thing stops, or if I get out of this, if this thing ever comes to an end, I'll be coming to you. Do you want to keep waiting for this thing, or are you going to make the choice to move forward out here into the world with you and all the things that you have secured within yourself? Because all this shit is over here with you. This person is just, it's just a shadow. It's just, I feel like this person over here is not even fully giving you themselves. Like, whatever it is you think you're, I know this fucking sounds crazy because I asked what does the reward look like. So maybe the reward is the reality of this person's holding you back. These lights ain't on. You know what I mean? There's no one home but you, alone in the room, like Yolanda Adams was just talking about. It's just me and you. And then y'all know I got old people eyes. Um, is that a fishbowl on the paper? Yeah, it's a fishbowl on the paper. Could be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer. I don't know why I say Cancer. It's Pisces or Gemini is what I get with that. And with the World card, we get all of them. I mean, with the World on the card, we get all of them. But Pisces, definitely double down on Pisces. You need to make a choice in regards to this Pisces that is holding you back. This is what the reward looks like. Okay? The next one out is King of Pentacles. So, up here in somebody's energy was Knight of Pentacles, right? Slow moving. Yours, collective. Up here was the Knight of Pentacles, right? The reward is the King of Pentacles. This is someone who still does move slow, but they are calculated. Um, and they can stand on what the fuck the choices they're not. They are slow moving at first. They don't move unless they can make a well educated guess, choice, not guess. But once they have all the pieces that they need to make that educated choice, they 10 toes down. So your energy is Knight of Pentacles up here in the outcome for you in the midst of this bullshit. And the world, again, reward is the fucking King of Pentacles. Okay, let me the fuck move on because now I'm getting tongue tied because I think you're gonna be excited about this thing, but you gotta get out, girl, boy, whoever. You have to get out. There's some place you need to go. There's something you're not doing because of this stick in the corner. Um, there's a sense of reserve I'm feeling. Like there's some way you're guarding yourself. I just got a whole gush of cold air. Uh, So again, with the lady that has passed on, because I get that with the gut, with the cold air. So maybe for some of y'all in the collective, there is a significant other that has passed on, not recently, but you've just been dealing with this. I feel like not let them go, but a little bit, yeah. Because how can you love someone here if you're, and I don't want to say it like that because this is not that energy at all. Okay, break it down for me, y'all. We're gonna come back to it. That's it. Okay, because there's two different scenarios there. Either you are, either this is someone here in the physical that is holding you back, someone who is locked up or in a long-term relationship, married, someone who said, when I get out of this thing, I'm gonna come straight to you, which we've been picking up on for several messages going back. Or this is someone who has passed on that you will not. It's like you won't let the fire burn down. It's like you won't let the fire stop. And so we're going to break those two things down, but I want to move on with this right here. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is death to the physical. Death to the physical, I had enough. This is the fucking reward here. This feels real thick. Is that more than one? No, maybe it's because I was just talking about the person that passed away. Feels real thick. Yeah, you don't want to, this is we're going to come back to that. But I definitely feel like there is, for a large number of us, there's someone who has passed on that we ain't going to let the flame die for. But there's a healthy way of going about this to where we don't succumb to the emotions of losing this person in the physical. We don't drown in it. Yeah, with the next card out. This is the moon. Yeah, but you see how this woman is drowned here? Don't kill yourself. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. Wait a minute. Ten of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, Ten of Cups. This is someone you love deeply. But you cannot kill yourself about this. I'm going to keep going. Three of Wands. Yeah. So you went from Two of Wands. This is, again, the reward. You went from Two of Wands to Three of Wands. So now you have made the choice and you have moved out on that choice. So now you are expecting something in return. And that's the story that I kind of want to give you in regards to if this is someone who has passed on that you had a special connection with it being the moon here, that you felt like was your divine counterpart, someone that you was on this path with. And you lost this person. I don't want you to be consumed in the emotion of that because there is a different way out of this. Yeah, Temperance card. So let's break down this reward, right? Right. So I'm gonna fly through this real quick. So ride with me, G. If this is someone who has not passed on, what I will say is this person is holding you back. You need to let go of this shadow energy in the corner because they're not physically here. If they're not locked up on house arrest, in a relationship, married, at a distance from you, if this is not what's going on, they're portraying that. There's propaganda here of that so that they cannot physically be close to you. I feel like this could be a lie. Somebody could be saying, I'm going, I got to go in every night to CCC, which here in Louisville, Kentucky is like where you turn yourself in at night. It's like a curfew for jail. You come out all day, but you got to be in the jail at a certain time, right? Somebody might be saying they're doing CCC and they're not. They're going to some man house, some girl house, some something. But they're telling you this thing about CCC so that you don't contact them after a certain period of time. It's like you waiting on the sun to rise so you can call this person, and really they're not even there. It's what I said. They're not physically here. It's a shadow of them. This is something they're telling you to keep you trapped. It's like what I say, a reservation, a conservation of your energy. This person is giving you an illusion to keep you trapped in this space. King of Pentacles. With that message, I get the sense of somebody that's telling you whatever you want to hear, that's feeding into this ideology of you belong to them. You're not going, it's like him with his crystal ball here. There's a very high level of manipulation. This very well, okay. So remember how I was talking about this gray area person earlier, this distraction, this person that could be tied into the last reading of somebody that's been around for a very long time. This person could be now trying to up the ante. Okay, it's like maybe you have in the past said, I had enough. Like you go through this person, it's like y'all done. It's a cycle here though with this, you know, being a 10 card, like the ending of a cycle. This is a cycle here. So it's like y'all go back and forth. Y'all have done this for many, many years. Maybe y'all have never had this actual closeness as far as a physical relationship, but this person has always been there. Maybe it's always been your side nigga. Maybe it's always been your side bitch. But whoever this person is, they mean more to you than you're giving them credit for, and that gives them a lot of power over what you do on a daily basis. They can lie to you and tell you they going to CCC at 8 p.m. and really they going over to this girl house, guy house, and they don't want you to be calling and texting them when they get there. So you've come to the conclusion or the realization of this. You said, I'm done, right? You said, I'm done. But what ended up happening was you fell into this, I want to say inevitable, right? This inevitable cycle. Again, this is the reward. You fell into this inevitable cycle or this succumb to the emotions of this Ten of Swords dating this thing, and it's like it's hard. I still love this person. I don't want to leave this person, even though I know this person is not good for me. I'm drowning with this person. I'm still in this water. I'm still feeling the emotions that this person gives me when they give it to me. Right? Not in the nighttime. Right? We already laid that out. Not in the nighttime. In the nighttime, I'm drowning, and I'm waiting by the window for the sun to rise, so this person can get out of CCCs if they ain't in. It's like when you have deaded that shit, but you're also now drowning in the consequences of what that feels like emotionally. But I don't want you to fall into what that feels like emotionally because it's helping you to get out of this drowning place. If you can get yourself out of this drowning place with this person, you can move on. Three of Wands. You can surfboard, right? Surfboard. Instead of drowning in it, now you are able to walk on that shit, right? If he is in us to call us by our name, said Erica Badu, right? If he is in us, then call us by our name. We are godlike. So instead of drowning in it, now you are walking upon it. Be patient with that thing, right? If this is someone in the physical still, right? That is the reward. You understanding that, and this is what I was saying with the last message, you are mastering the emotions of things so that even with however they feel, you are not you don't succumb to the emotions of this thing. You can still make a conscious, clear choice and move forward and expect things to change, expect things to be different because you have saw how things didn't work for you in the past. So now you can do things differently and smooth things out in the future, right? Now, if this is someone who has passed on, I feel you in this energy of it's like no one compared, like I can go all the way, plenty of fish in the sea, I can go all the way around the world, I can go to Zamunda and back. No one holds a candle to this person. It's like you cannot move on in your physical 3D with another partner because no one compares to the partner that you have lost, the counterpart that you have lost. And I feel like a part of that burning desire that you have for this counterpart that you have lost and is no longer here with you in the 3D is him or her on the other side. They are holding this flame, I feel, for you in the same regard. They're holding this flame, I feel, for you in the same regard. But again, here he or she is just waiting in this room. They're like, I feel like in a sense, they're not waiting on the transfer, but also they ain't waiting on you to plunge, right? They're not waiting on you to 10 of Swords, the moon. They're not waiting on you to hurt yourself and come with them. I feel there's, when it breaks down like that, they break down into twos, 1, 2, 3. So here you two are, both of you and him, or you and her, and you and him, however it breaks down for you and your experience, your human experience. Here you two are holding each other in the same space in two different realms. He is in the underworld, right? Here you are in the physical world, in the earth, and you're holding each other at this same level of intensity, the same frequency. And yeah, 10 of Swords, you feel each other even beyond that. The moon card. I feel like you two still speak to each other. There's almost, it's not like a near death experience. I am getting this sense of like this boundary here between the two worlds. With the first two cards and the second two cards, I'm getting like this boundary here. Maybe it's that you are able to float, whichever vessel is still here, you're able to balance. Okay, that's what it is. So this person is screaming to you, just like the girl was earlier. They're screaming to you because it's like once you understand this level of conversation, this mingling between two worlds, once you can navigate that, right, with this world here in this picture, this map is what I'm getting now. Once you can navigate that, you're going to be able to speak to this person. This person is going to be able to speak to you, but also see you're going to, there's a higher calling here. This is the reward, right? There is like hear this person, because in this card I feel like this is the representation of the vessel that has went back into its consciousness, went back into its soul, right? This person is like, here's the nugget. Like, this is what you need here. This is what you need here, right? So let me give it to you so that you can move forward. 3 of Wands. So that your ships can come in. Y'all gonna have to work together here. Then again, this is the reward. Y'all are, there's a need for whoever this message is for. There is a need for you, collective, divine, masculine or feminine, right? My magic school bus babies. Oh, I'm so sorry. My magic school bus babies at this frequency, at this level. There is a need for you to understand your communication, and because there are things that are being. Remember, I was saying that the last message. There's a lot of teachers here. There's a need to understand that you are the student and you are the teacher. So, in going back and forth between these dimensions, these spaces, right, in the universe and in time, um, there is a higher sense of you using your spirit to move you. With the, is what I get with the 3 of Wands. Expect peace, right? 3 of Wands and the Temperance. Expect peace, expect balance, expect alchemy. You are alchemizing. You are the alchemist, is what the fuck I just heard. You have the recipe. The reward is you have the recipe. Period. Right? Not only do you tell the storm to move away, you have the ability to make it stop. You have the ability to transmute it and make it better than what it came to you as so that it does not break you. The reward is you understanding who the fuck you are and what your mission is here. Right? Right. And I feel like that really goes both ways, whether you are the partner that has lost your divine counterpart or whether you are someone who has the potential to be distracted by someone that I kind of feel like don't mean no good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up. Now, the next one is the guardian angel reading cards. Doesn't it fucking fit that they told me to use these? Again, this is a new deck. It's by Debbie Malone. Let's see what the fuck comes out. I actually got drawn directly to the bottom of the card, and it says Angel of Remembrance. Look at that shit. So definitely for my people who are picking up on the frequency of losing a counterpart or have recently lost someone and you're struggling with that, this passing is um, it's like the last piece of you. They help you from the other side realize your mission. That's the reward here, right? You figure out that you have the recipe. They have the recipe. Them being gone is just a physical sense and it's illusion. It's a illusion. It's not a real thing. They are still here in their spirit, their consciousness. They are here. I'm also getting the star card, which could be Aquarian. I also correlate that with divine masculine energy, and also it's healing, right? It's the pouring out of as above, so below, right? Which completely ties in. Let's get some messages from these cards, please, and thank you, G. What is the messages for the collective? This one wanted the Angel of Love, the number 20, G. Look at that. Do you see it? For one, there's the female here. Again, she's been here the whole time. But here she is again. And also this is the number 20. So there's a union that has the potential for longevity. I definitely do get divine counterparts with Angel of Love, right? So this is all tying into the message. This is validation, confirmation that that person that passed on, if that was your message, that person was your divine counterpart. If you were wondering that, and I'm getting tied now. Yeah, I smell laundry detergent. Like, I can taste it even. Game? It's real strong. It's game. I don't know if someone used game, the divine masculine used game. Angel of communication. What the? I can't make this shit up. I cannot fucking make this shit up, G. Exactly what the fuck I've been talking about for the last 20 minutes. We're gonna leave that thing out there. This person is speaking to you and you have to learn how to speak and receive. This person is helping you to open up a different level of your spirituality and your senses is what I was picking up on, and that's definitely what the fuck is coming out in these cards. What else for the collective? We have Angel of Tranquility. What was I saying with the Temperance card? Yeah, there's a sense of peace. Oh, Lord. And look at how she's holding herself. This is the peace that you need at this time to overcome the emotions of the situation so you don't succumb to them, right? I feel like all you have to do is, like, we can't do all things. We can't do every fucking thing. In this vessel, we are only one person. We can only accomplish so much, and it's okay to ask for help. Rather it be from a counselor, a psychiatrist, the angels, the archangels, this passed on loved one, whatever. If you have any fears, doubts, unanswered questions, if you need guidance or clarity, if you just need peace, bring it to the table. Okay? Let source, let God, Let your spiritual gang, let your passed on loved one, let them help you navigate this shit, right? The next card, what is that number actually? The 33. Ain't that the Jesus here? Yes, sir. Can y'all see that? 33. And guess what? I'm 33 this year. So what I will say is, for me, it has been the year of tranquility, the year of seeing the biggest picture, not the bigger, but the biggest. It's 17 steps ahead, right? Angel of Unity, the number 34, which breaks down to what? 7, that divine channel, which is what I've been talking about. Again, with this angel of communication, you are opening up that you are a tarot card reader. You are a medium. You are a clairvoyant, clairaudient. You're a palm reader. You are a teacher. You are a leader. You are someone who is a pioneer of this new spiritual generation that's being bred right now. Okay, you are a very big part of that. Angel of Unity, yes. Through this open line of communication that you get, right, with the, what is this? Number 7. That is the number 7. This breaks down to the number 7, right? Girl, can't make this shit up. So through this open line of communication, y'all notice what I feel like 7 is. I tell y'all, when I give y'all these messages, I'm on radio station number 7. That's exactly where I pull these, download these messages. This is how I can see things, hear things, feel things. This is how I can tap into your energy, because I'm tapped into that 7 vibration, that 7 frequency. It's a channel on the radio. And when I tune into it, I can hear it just like your local hip hop radio station. Yeah, like I said, you're a pioneer. You're bringing all these different people to God. It's like you're a shepherd. But you're not hoarding the sheep here. It's like you're hoarding the chosen one. So I need for you to feel this peace. I need for you to accept it and receive it, so that you can be this beacon of light, so that you can give these clear messages, so that you can move forward in this, right? Because this is your reward, right? It's the realization of the fact that you have the recipe and have had it this entire time. So I know things get rough, and I know things sometimes seem unfair and can be very emotionally disheartening, but you have to work through that. You have to go through it so that you can understand, right? Ain't that what I was getting? Picking up this rock and looking up underneath it, right? We know it's bugs and worms and shit. Some of y'all might be scared. I mean, but pick it up, look at it, see how it crawls. You have to really examine it and figure it out. Yes, the one on the bottom of the card is now 22, another master number, the first. Well, 11, 22, 33. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've had 11 out here. We have 33, or 22, we have 33. We have a lot of 7s. A lot of fucking 7s. If this is not a divine message, I don't know what the fuck it is, right? Magic School Bus Babies in the building. Angel of New Beginnings. Yeah, here you are walking through the door with your divine counterpart. Y'all walk through here together, and now you speak to the masses. It's like you bring them down. By y'all going through this door together, now you are able to spread that grace. It's not like you bring them down into a lower vibration, but you're able to allow them to walk with you, so that you can be even more uh, powerful along your path. I don't know how to say that shit. I wasn't trying to sound like a egomaniac, but this person definitely helps you to be even more powerful along your path, because they help you trust in yourself and your ability to get through whatever the fuck it is that God sees fit for you to go through, and whatever the devil tries to throw at you. And also they help you in a manner of being this force of positivity for the world. I know you're trying to change the world, Craig. I know you are. So, what else is it? We're just gonna leave with some kind words, I feel like. Let's see. What else is Spirit trying to say? Is there any messages with this deck? There it is again. Well, no, this is the wheel. I always get the world card with this, but this is the wheel. We had the world card before. We've had temperance, and now here is the wheel. So Jesus is asking you to take the wheel. Your spiritual gang is asking you to take the wheel, right? The wheel has fell down to earth. It's not at this point. It's all up to you, baby. And you know how to get through this, right? This is all seasons. So you got some shit that's built for a tough. Trust that. And we have a lot of cards that signify the end of something. There is something that needs to be ended so that you can move forward. Period. However, whatever message it was, yeah. Three of Swords. There's something that you have to lose. Something you have to sacrifice. Something you have to be wise enough to rise above. I feel like it's illusion here. With this wheel card and Three of Swords, there's an illusion that you must rise above because you have the wheel. You control your destiny, right? Divine timing is all about you and your ability to learn and move forward and sustain those learned things, right? What else are you trying to say here, Spirit? Yeah, this was in reverse. Knight of Wands. Yeah. So Knight of Wands upright is very fast movement. Someone who is passionate, but I'll keep it above. With Knight of Wands, I get somebody trying to come in and lay that thing. But this is in reverse. So it's not a lustful. This is someone coming in trying to lay that thing, but it ain't lustful. Is this you trying to move beyond lust? Is what I'm getting with these other two cards. Yeah, it's like you want something deeper here. Yeah, with these three cards. It's like at this point you like, look, I will drive to Timbuktu as long as I don't gotta see Tom, Dick, Harry, and the motherfucking bullshit horse they rode up in here on. It's like yeah, like I was saying with this person who is making up these lies as far as why they can't come to you. It's like you put your foot down in that instance and you say, I deserve more and I'm going to give myself more. I don't give a fuck what this person is doing, is what I'm getting with these three cards. So I don't think that's advice. I feel like this is what your spiritual gang is saying. They see you doing and they have the faith in you to do, is what I just heard. Yeah, they have the faith in you to turn this thing around. Okay? Yeah. All right, let's get some Rider Waite just to clarify on that. So I know I'm not tripping. Okay? And so y'all know I ain't tripping, but I know I ain't tripping. All right, so let's get some clarification on the spiritual gang at large, feeling the faith in the collective to turn this thing on around. Ain't no wheels falling off, you said. I done changed enough motherfucking flat tires, said the collective. We're gonna make sure that this wheel is good. Is what I'm feeling like. Yeah, and I know some of y'all picked up what I just put down. Yeah, you're not running on this bold ass tire no more. You're gonna stop and go get you a new tire, bruh. You're not waiting on this shit to go flat and fall off your shit no more. You're not doing 17 steps ahead. What else for the collective in regards to this message? What something flipped over here. Ooh, ooh. Whoa. Alright, something flipped over in the deck. I want to figure out what the fuck that shit was. And then something fell on the floor. We're going to figure out what that is too. We also have other cards up here on the table. Well, there it goes. The fucking Fool. Flipped over in the deck. Did not turn over. Girl! So, breaking down the fact that I feel like your spiritual gang has all the faith in the world in you to turn this thing around. What did we get? The Fool card, right? Oh, this is more than one. Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords, King of Cups, Seven of Cups. So yeah, like I said, your spiritual gang feels like that they have all the faith in the world for you to turn this thing around, right? Brand new beginning with the Fool card. Two of Pentacles, making a choice, juggling, right? Should I do this? Should I do that? But you've already made a choice, right? Because here's the Fool card. You've already leaked out on that. So your spiritual gang trust you to make that leap, and trust you to make those sound choices, because you went from Two of Wands to Two of Pentacles. This is someone not making a choice. This is someone choosing to juggle these two things because they feel like they can do it, but it makes sense with this Page of Swords. Someone who is very childlike, has a lot of ambition, right? With this being a sword card, this is someone who, I don't want to say they think they know it all, but this is someone who thinks that you see yourself as being very smart is what I'm getting here. So, but not in a ego based way. It's like you're smart enough to know that you're still learning, but you're also smart enough to acknowledge the fact that you are also a teacher, right? I know a little something, something. I don't know everything, but I know a little something, something, right? Also with this page, I get like a seeking of sorts. We're gonna further break into that thing in a second. King of Cups is a little unstable here. Okay, yeah, so they feel like this person here, in regards to this not being someone who has already passed on, they feel like this person, y'all have a lot of deep emotions. This could be two water signs together. Be mindful of that, because we did have a lot of Pisces energy earlier. But this could be two water signs or someone that you have a lot of emotional ties with. They feel like you have all the tools with this card coming out after these cards. They feel like you have all the tools necessary to move forward, but they also feel like you could be distracted. Because listen, if we look at these this way, it's like here you are again. It's the will is in your hands. Do you have the sustainable knowledge to not be distracted by all this? It's like a magic show, right? But here you are, you're looking in the direction of the magic show. Can you be entertained without engaging? Is what the fuck I just heard. So I don't know if this is a person that you may need to have a conversation with. Page of Swords. It's like, yeah. So I feel like with this breaking down, them having the faith in you to turn this thing around, it's like here you are turning around, but you're still juggling. Uh, do I have this conversation with them? Do I not have this conversation with them? Because I know they have the ability to kind of take me off my rocker here. And I could end up being a spectator, going from a spectator to the caged animal here is what I'm feeling. And so, yes, they have all the faith in you, but do you have the faith in you is what I'm seeing with these cards. So you have to be able to say, why am I experiencing this, right? Do I have this sustainable knowledge to move on past it? You have to have it, like I was saying at first, you got to find it in yourself first. You can't, it's not going to come from nowhere else. I can't do the work for you. Can nobody else do the work for you? Um, no one else can ever love you enough for you to love yourself. Like you have to have that first. You loving yourself first. And so I feel like until you fully understand that, you're going to give them the power to drive your car, drive you crazy, break your heart, right? Fuck you over. Knight of Wands upright. Fuck you over. You're going to give, and now my phone is going crazy and I know y'all fucking hear it. So yes, that's what it is. You have to be able to say, I like I like how I feel. I like how I smell. I like how I flip, slap, rub down. I like all that shit, but it ain't good for me. And so as long as I stay here in this space of it feels good, I'm still stuck in this toxic situation of not truly letting go. Because it's gonna feel good in the moment. When you let it go, it's gonna feel bad. But then when you work through it and get over it, you're gonna look back and be like, my nigga, why did I deal with this so long? Why I can't believe it took me that long to see it. Because whatever this person is doing or has been doing for a long time, like I said with the CCC shit, it's a bold lie and it's a bold betrayal, and they're not even being very slick with it. If I might add, they're not. They're banking on the fact that you are so emotionally invested that you're gonna believe whatever the fuck they tell you. They're banking on the fact that you give them more power over your life than you have. I try to figure a way to flip flap rub that shit down another way, but that's the truth. They're banking on the fact that you give them more power over you than you have. Okay? So make the choice not to. Because I'm telling you, when you let that type of energy go, you understand exactly who you are and what you can do for yourself. And once you understand who you are and what you can do for yourself without anybody else, you start to move forward. And remember, I was picking up on it earlier. This person wants you to feel like you can't do this thing without them. Like there's something that they give to you that helps you to be fulfilled or complete this goal or finish this puzzle. And my baby, you are the puzzle maker, right? If we are in his image and call us by our name, right? So see the God in you, baby, and understand what you can do so that you fully understand what the fuck you ain't got to deal with. If you can wake up every day and go to sleep every night with joy in your heart, it's one thing for someone to ruffle your feathers. It's a totally different thing for someone to change your mood. Are they worth that? Are they worth your attitude that you now have to get up out of on your own? Because if they gave you attitude, they're probably not gonna help you up out of it, especially in this energy that they have. So I just don't think that they're worth it, and I think that you know that they're not. So I encourage y'all to stand on your own toes and stand in yourself and love who the fuck you are and see through who the fuck this person is trying to make you think they are. Remember, they was Knight of Swords in the last reading, but they had no ground in which to stand or move upon. They sold you a wolf ticket, my baby. We all done did it. We all done bought them, sold them, been there, done that. We've all done it. I'm not calling you stupid and I ain't calling them bad. What I'm saying is y'all ain't right for each other. This ain't right for you. Rather, you know, however you flip it, slap it, rub it down. This is not right for you. And you know that. And so I have the faith in you to move beyond what is not right for you. Right? That's what this is about. RFU. I love y'all. And I leave y'all unconditional peace and love and light. And I hope this shit helped y'all. Bye. Well, that didn't do it. Bye.